Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm Noah. Today we're going to be testing your cardiorespiratory fitness. What your cardiorespiratory fitness is it's your body's ability to perform high intensity exercise for longer periods of time. Today we're going to be doing the YMCA bike test. The YMCA bike test will consist of a series of stages in which I will measure your heart rate and blood pressure, as well as your RPE. Your RPE is your rating of perceived exertion. That goes from a scale of 6 to 20. A 6 would be you resting as if you were in bed, whereas 11 would be you walking through a park, your day-to-day activities, and 20 would be as if you could not go any longer. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, so to begin, I'm going to go ahead and get your heart rate and blood pressure before.
Okay.
All right, and I've got a timer right here. We'll use this throughout the test. All right, let's see here. Got you at 80 beats per minute. All right, now if I could go ahead and see your right arm here, we'll go ahead and take the blood pressures before the test. Let me know if this is too tight. Is that comfortable?
Yes.
All right. All right. Got you at 116/76. If you could raise your left knee for me, just so we can make sure that this is proper height. All right, you can go ahead and get on. Before you begin pedaling, I'm going to go ahead and set a metronome. That's the speed that you'll pedal to. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. And can you hear that okay?
Yes.
All right. Got you at a lightweight here, just as a nice warm-up. Once we get to about 2 minutes on a warm-up, we'll go ahead and get into the test.
Okay.
Okay. And the RPE scale makes sense to you?
Yes.
Get this a little closer to you.
Thank you.
All right, about 30 more seconds here. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the resistance, and then we'll start going on the test. Okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and pick up the resistance here just a little bit, and we'll get into stage 1. All right. Now if I can go ahead and see your right arm. All right. Got you at 96 beats per minute here. And in about 30 seconds, I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Okay.
You can still hear the metronome, okay?
Yes.
All right. All right, if I go ahead and see your right arm. you at 124/76. All right, now I'm gonna get your heart rate again.
Okay.
Wonderful. I've got you in at 108.
Okay.
Now, this is where I'm gonna ask you for your RPE.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say your RPE is at?
Probably like an 80.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. One more minute here. I'm gonna get your heart rate one more time, and we'll go ahead into stage 2.
Okay.
Let's see your heart rate again. Okay. Got you at 112. So we are going to go ahead and let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and kick your resistance up just a little bit here. And do another 3 stages.
Okay.
Shortly here, I'm going to gather your heart rate one more time. Or the first time on stage. Sorry. All right, let's see here. Thank you. All right, and I've got you at 120. Now, once again, I'm going to take your blood pressure here in a couple seconds. All right, if I can see your right arm. All right, I've got you at 130/72. All right, and I'm going to take your heart rate. All right. 128. Now I'm going to go ahead and ask for your RP one more time.
Probably say like 13.
Alright. Last minute of this stage, and we'll go ahead and grab your heart rate one more time. All right. We got you at 132. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and lower the weight here, and you're going to go through just a little bit of a cool down.
Okay.
All right. And then we'll go from there. Still feeling okay?
Yes.
All right. while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and pop this off.
Alright.
We'll go for about 30 more seconds in this
Okay.
one. All right, if I can have you up off the bike. Awesome. So, using the data I just collected, I will find what we know as your VO2 max, and that's a great indicator of your cardiorespiratory fitness. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, I'll get back to you with some information about your percentile and all that.
Alright, awesome.
All right, thank you so much for coming
Thank
in today.
you.